Hi there! Sensei Victoria Whitfield here from victoriawhitfield.com for your weekly love letter. And I have a fun story that I get to tell you that illustrates a spiritual lesson that the energy would like you to know this week. So, if you know me well, you know that my top two values are love and education. So, because of that, I order my entire life around those top two values. I make sure that I'm injecting love and learning into everything that I do. Everything that I do. Not only for you, but also, first and foremost, for myself. That being said, I constantly invest in self-care as well as personal development and education. Why am I telling you this? So, throughout the year, I go to different conventions, retreats, and events, meetings, all over that help me to continue my personal development journey. And it's a matter of self-care, because I really believe in constantly advancing, always improving. And on my way, driving up to one of those events that was really about speaking your truth and really being clear, especially as a spiritual business owner and someone who's here to serve in a big way. On my way to that event, I received an interesting message from Spirit that I want to share with you, and the energy's been telling me that it can really help you in your own life. Now, this video is going to be more for those of you who are messengers. Now, whether it's you get things that you have to tell people about, like, oh, I got a hit about that thing that you need to do. This is what it would make it go in your best interests. Or, oh, I got a hit about that guy. Don't talk to him. Don't go see him. You know what I mean? So if you're a messenger like that, this will apply to you. This is also for the wonderful population of those of you who watch me who own your own business or are in a role of being a communication facilitator. So you don't have to be a business owner to understand this. You could also be a mom where, all right, I'm the locus of control and everyone needs to like get in line with my vision. Or if you're a dad and you're head of household and what's my vision for my family or for my future with my girlfriend and that kind of thing. So this is about being clear. The topic this week is stop muffling your message. If there's something that you have to say, and throat chakra, hello, this is a throat chakra issue. Stop muffling your message. Now, if you've come to the dojo before, you always see my car there. Her name is Daisy. She is 14 years old and still running strong. I'm so proud of her. My students are so funny. They're like, oh, whenever I see your little Honda Civic there with the "Will Run for Color" and rainbow sticker on the back, I'm like, yes, Victoria's here. So yeah, that's my girl, and I love her. I take great care of her as best I can, but sometimes she surprises me, which is what happened. So as I was driving up to another one of those personal development events for myself and for my business, it was a 2-hour ride one way. Going good, everything's fine, you know, it's pouring rain, but the angels are protecting me, even though I had to see a couple people crash into each other, but kept going, everything's fine. And then within a mile of my destination, I hear a clunk, and what was once a nice, you know, respectable, soft-spoken car as she drove along the road, she all of a sudden, when I would hit the gas, she'd go, oh my God. I wonder what's wrong. What's wrong, Daisy? So, no time for that because I had to get to the, to the conference. But I come out and look at it. My muffler, she's still attached. But something is not quite right. And blessed be, there was a mechanic less than half a mile from my destination, so the very next day I went out and made sure that she got handled and taken care of, everything put back together, all nice and good. But there's always the part where, knowing me, it's like, okay, why did this happen? Because there's no such thing as coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Everything. When you get it to this point in development, or when you come here and start working on your energy, I can show you that everything has meaning. And here's a prime example. When I took the time to ask Spirit, okay guys, what do you want me to know? Why? And why did this happen with the muffler in my car where I'm stepping? I was kind of embarrassing to be hitting the gas, and it's just gurgling and growling loud and proud. Spirit said, stop muffling your message. Speak up. Speak up. That's all we want you to know. And I'm like, oh, snap. Okay. And that really hit deep in my core because I have so much more to give to you. It's only been 1 year in to me dedicating my heart and time to you full time as your sensei. And I have so much more value, so much more teachings that I'm going to be sharing with you, but apparently Spirit is challenging me to be louder, really make a statement. And even if it's a little bit embarrassing or uncomfortable to say or hear, it needs to be said. So I want to turn the table on you. What are you muffling? Is there something in your body, such as an ache and a pain, that you muffle or hide underneath, say, painkillers, or stuffing with food, drinking the wine, or stuffing with TV, Facebook, or muffling by running to save everybody else and handle their problems and make sure everybody else is happy, but that way it gets you away from any feelings of loneliness or anger or frustration or aches and pains that you're experiencing within you. What are you avoiding? What are you kind of turning down? I'm calling myself out. A lot of times in my personal life, I would shrink my light so that I could make sure all the people around me are shining as bright as possible, that they feel like they're the whole world. Meanwhile, I'm turning myself down. Spirit came through loud and clear this week saying, turn up. Someone in the energy just played me the song, Turn Down for What, by the way. I love it. This never gets old. Always synchronicities like that. But here's the thing. You have a message. You have some inner truth also that you need to communicate, but you're hiding. Maybe to blend in. Don't see me. I'm just as normal and boring as you. Or, I don't want you to know how angry and hurt I am that you did that, right? Or, I don't feel attractive, so I want to hide. Or I want to suppress that as much as possible by showing off and being as over dramatic as possible to try and so that you can't see what I'm hiding, all my skeletons, right? It's another inverse, reverse form of muffling. You're just, don't look at how shiny and bright and happy-go-lucky I can act to please you. And by you feeling pleased, I can accept myself, but only when you feel good, right? Stop it. This is me putting my mama hat on. Stop it. As you know, I always record these videos as love letters to you. But every single time I do this, I'm looking at a mirror and I'm talking to me. Both of us, we need to stop it. Come out with it already. Stop holding on to the grudges, the secrets, the anger, the grief, the disappointment, the fatigue, the pain. Stop muffling it. It doesn't make it go away. Also, you have a purpose. You have a higher purpose in this lifetime. That's why you're a sensitive. Did you know that? Now we can muffle that down by getting involved in the corporate ladder, or chasing our kids' problems around all the time, or completely immersing ourselves in our girlfriend or boyfriend and all of their drama and energy and getting 100% engrossed in, the issues of our family or the news, food, all the things that we stuff and muffle ourselves with. That's the diversion from the higher purpose. Just for today, what I want you to do is try and connect to that. Even if it is just sitting down, blank piece of paper, real paper, in front of you, closing your eyes and saying, what's my purpose? What legacy would you want me to leave in this lifetime? And giving yourself the space at minimum 10 minutes of absolute silence and non-interruption after asking that question, for just the whispers, the images, colors, sensations, knowings, emotions, ideas to flow through you. So, our oracle card is coming in for this week. It's from the Goddess Guidance deck, Doreen Virtue. And we're going to end with the oracle card. It's weighing in on this subject. You need to stop muffling your message. Purification. So, this is the goddess Coventina. Purification. It's time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. So I'll read to you. This message comes as a help and not an affront or a criticism. Your vessel has been clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals, and the offending source is within your psyche. You've been ignoring your body's many signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestion of impurities. The energy is saying not just food, but activities, people, information. Perhaps you've also noticed a slump in your energy level, and your degree of joy has lagged as well. Never mind these past effects, though, as the solution is at hand right now. Now that you've heard this message, do not hesitate for even a moment to make new arrangements and new activities. You'll want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech as well, for the words you think and speak are the very diet that supports or thwarts you. Choose purity, and I promise you a changed outlook for the better. So Coventina is the Celtic goddess of water. Flow, cleansing, creativity, and purity. The energy has brought this to us in terms of stop muffling your message, is that it's time to detox. And what I'm getting is the feeling and sensation of just unloading. And they're showing me journaling in particular as your unloading mode of operation. Get that piece of paper or your sacred journal, or if you have to be techie about it, but it's better to be away from electronics for this. Open up that document and just pour in, what are the ideas? What is my legacy? What is my message? What have I been holding back? What have I not told anybody yet? Get it out there. It's time to detox and cleanse. Cleanse your energy by cleansing your mind. Okay? I love you so much. I believe in you. And I'm right there with you. I have to do this, and I'm going to. I actually already started last night, but I'm going to continue the process of just continuing to open up and pour out. No more muffling. Turn up the volume. Okay? Send me any comments or questions, things that are coming up for you, and I look forward to seeing you. My email is senseivictoriawhitfield@gmail.com. Or you can catch me at victoriawhitfield.com. Let me know what comes up for you. Lots of love. I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye.